Okay, hello, hi, good evening. Well, on today's class, we are going to learn the prototyping tools in Figma. Okay, on last class, we get a little bit information about the 8-point grid system. Okay, so now I'm guessing that you have a little bit basic idea about the guidelines and creating some kind of user element, user interface. Okay, now I'm giving a very basic information, okay, here. So that I'm using our own old project, okay, we created it for our own class purpose, okay, learning purpose. So this is one application, and today I'm going to show you how you can prototype one screen to second screen, okay. So prototyping means it's just giving you a kind of real looks how it like works when you are using on a mobile. Okay, we can share the link and we can actually run in mobile and like real applications that we can use using the prototype tool. So behind the scene that we have to do multiple things so that it can work like a real app. Okay, but actually it's not a real, it's just a prototype. It is giving an idea for the all the users and all the related stakeholders who are like waiting for the product. Okay, so well, so on this Figma for prototyping, there we can see there is one small icon. What do you call text? There is a prototype on my right hand side. Okay, you can see here. If I click on a prototype, you can see the link that I already created. So now here, what I do is I will delete all the links. Okay, so there is no any link first. Okay, this also I will delete. So I don't want to keep it here. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, yeah. So see, this is our two different screen. Okay. Generally, the app's idea. First, we need to understand the app idea and why we are creating this two different applications. So this is Cafu's landing page. Okay, so when user first download and install their application, then they see this kind of user interface. Okay, this is splash screen first. So the cafe is generally providing a service where they will provide fuel, emergency fuel, and a car wash, battery, and these are things their service. So here it is first screen like non-login or non, let's say new user. Okay, this screen is for new user. So here two different screens. So first, if any user tap on any particular service, then they will direct to enter the number. So Cafu is asking, so if you need a fuel service, then I need your number so that I can contact you or I can track your location and then I can provide like a Cafu service or I can provide my services. So that, so how we can see now, for example, if we preview it, let's say I will preview here. Okay, it's taking time. Let's just wait. Okay. So if I click on any element, there won't be any reaction or any actions. Okay. Now it's going nowhere. It's just like here, it's just nothing. I'm trying to click here on any element, any CTA button, but it's not working. It's nothing. It's doing nothing. So I have to create. It looks like it should be like it. It feels like it's real and working app. Okay, it should look like that. So first, let's close it. So now I'm going to click on a prototype. Okay, so prototype. Okay, now whenever I click on a fuel button, it should go on where next screen. So next screen is their functionality is to ask a number. Okay, so we need to show the second screen where user can input or enter the number, their mobile number. So here, see, I just what I did is I'll delete this again. Okay, uh, now again I will show you so how you can simply click. So first what I did is we whenever we need to design, we can click on design and we can change the layout and do whatever we want. Okay, after when we need to create a prototype, then we can click on a prototype. Okay, there you can see. So now for creating a prototype, splash screen, first what you have to do is flow starting point, where it start. Okay, so just to create flow, start from this one screen, from the first screen, so that we can rename it. Okay, just to click and deleting in, let's say home page, any name you can give. Okay, and I'm giving a now home. Okay, so starting point from home. Well, so now the our main actual purpose is, please tap on service that you are looking for. So okay, so let's select one fuel service. Okay, so when you can see there is a plus icon on when you click on particular service. Okay, if you click on that, then we can see the plus icon. See, there is a plus icon, there is a plus icon, there is also plus icon. So we can click on that plus icon and drag. And when you try to drag, you can see the blue colors line going somewhere, and you can release where you want to, like or what screen that you are going to link. So I'm releasing on second screen. Okay, obviously we don't have a much screen, it's quite easy for us. So I'm trying to give you a very easy solution so that you can practice. Okay, just try to create 1 2 3 at least, so that you can get the idea. So see, now it's like linking together, and now I'm releasing. After releasing, I'm seeing some pop-up, okay, dialog box, and here we can see on tap, or there are other options. So what does it mean? For example, if I tap on a what do you call the fuel, or on drag, we can drag like from left and right, up and down, to see the icons. Okay. So and while hovering, while if we are using a mouse and if we hover, then what kind of action we want. Okay, these are the options. So mouse enter, mouse leave, touch down, touch up. Okay, there are so many. Now focus on tap. Okay, on tap means click or touching. Okay, touch. So let's focus on tap. When I tap on a fuel, then it should go to the second screen. What is a second screen is about? Second screen is about asking a phone number. That is the cafe's main application purpose. So if there is a new user, then they should what do you call it, enter the phone number. So that's their purpose. So well, what am I doing? I'm just clicking on one app, CTA button, and then click on plus and dragging and leaving on the screen where I want to show. So here we can see navigate to. Navigate to means where we want to navigate. Navigate to splash screen to. So you can see the name here. See, splash screen to, and here we can see. So, and now there is a multiple option. Okay, let me make you a little bit so that you can see the instant, dissolve, smart animation, move in, move out, push, slide in, slide out. So these are the a kind of transition, how you want to show the second screen. So for me, we can go with the instant or dissolve. Okay, so for example, here this time I'm going with instant. Instant mean automatic or fast, or like immediate, very fast. Okay, so instant, I'm clicking on instant. Okay, and reset is called, now don't think about the reset is for position or anything. Okay, just try to understand and how prototype work, and try to create your kind like prototype. Okay, just remember those things. So what I did, I click on one particular CTA button, and then I click on a plus, and then I drag it some, and I left on another second screen, just giving a line. Okay, so let's see how it will work. Okay, okay, one more thing. So we gave the direction. For example, let's say, so maybe a user wanted engine oil, but he mistakenly clicked on fuel. So that means, and obviously it will going to ask the phone number, but the service was actually selected was fuel, but the user is looking for the engine oil or battery or any other service than the fuel. So we need to give the user to go back. So there is one back button. Okay. So here, so I'm creating one slightly what do you call faded rectangle box so that we can give a kind of space. Okay. We can call it padding and margin, but here just try to understand the just I'm giving a space. Okay, to touch. So here also we can see the plus icon, and I'm linking on first screen. Why? I'm going back. Okay, I'm on a second screen and I'm going back. So I give a back, and again same on tab, navigate to place screen one, and I need instant. So this is the first, starting from home screen. If I select a fuel, then it will go to the second screen. And if for example, if I want to go back, then obviously I can touch on a back button, and then I can go to the home screen. See, let's see whether it will work or not. Okay, so I'm click on a home, what do you call, um, flow starting point. Okay, this is the home. We can see, and here there is a like preview button here, present and a preview. Present means you are redirected in a new tab, but if you select this preview button, then we can see the pop-up box here. It's a new update. The Figma team updated this feature in 2023. Okay, I think a few month 1 month back. Okay, yeah. See, we can see the one screen. Let's say, okay, I haven't created any prototype for any other link. That is why I'm not like redirecting any other pages, but the Figma is flashing where I need to click code. We created a link from here. So if I click on a Figma, instantly we are seeing the second screen. See, here I can input the number. Obviously, it's not a dynamic, it's not a full functional application. Now we are not giving a kind of number filled out, but yeah, in Figma that we can give a kind of what do you call prototyping animation so that it feels like we are entering number. Okay, but it doesn't work as a functional. It just to give a kind of real feeling. It just give a kind of feeling, so feeling only. So well, so this is how we can jump into the second screen. And okay, next I created one. See, you can see the highlighted part also. I created one another link for the back. Let's see whether it will work or not. Okay, so when I click on the back, see, it's going back on, like it's going home on home screen. That means our prototype is working very fine. So this is a basic idea. Okay, so you how we can create a prototype. Let's add another prototype also. So I will close this. Okay, so let's create for insurance also. Okay, we can create for all. Let's say we can now, if we want to see, if our um, what do you call, purpose is same, and we just want a single screen going through in particular one screen with multiple, yeah, in a simple way we can create like that. Okay, select all the CTA buttons and we can jump into the, why I'm doing here is uh, this is for the new user, and wherever they click, that means there are 7 services. Wherever they click, okay, wherever they tap in within 7 services and login also, okay, they are redirecting on this particular single page. Okay, there is no any difference between uh, differences in any services, because for the new user they must have to enter the phone number. Because of that, I'm linking all the services with one screen. See, just okay, I'll give it, and on tab navigate to splash screen and instant. Okay, now let's experiment with, instead of instant I will choose dissolve right now. We can see the differences. Okay, so okay, we will try to learn these two things for now. There is a smart option, but now let's just focus on instant and dissolve. I created an instant for a fuel, and I'm creating dissolve for rest of the other 6 services. Okay, so let me click on dissolve. Okay, so how do you want to easy out? Easy in and out. What do you want? So simply, easy in and out is good. Okay. So it gives a kind of smooth vibe. So you can see here, and we can change the timing also. See here, let's what do you call increase 300 ms means millisecond. So let's increase the 500. Let's see. Okay, 500 milliseconds. Okay. So see, we can see the a little bit what do you call animation also here. If we select, see, this is how we can see. Okay. So well, now let's see in real. Okay, once we preview it. So we need now we don't have to do like back again because we already created it, so that it's good. So every time it works. Okay. So I'm clicking here again on flow starting point, and I'm clicking on preview. Okay. Well, first let me click on a fuel. You can see the instant what do you call change on your screen. Okay, this is how it instantly changing. Okay. And now let's click on carver. See, there is a smooth, subtle animation, a kind of animation. So the second screen is coming very slowly, resolving from first screen to second screen. Okay, it just give us a see for the what do you call the back button. We didn't apply dissolve. That is why we don't have any kind of effect. So now what I do is for the back button, I will change instant to dissolve. Okay, I'm not going to change or add a smart animation here because it's smart animation is a little bit what do you call a kind of complex for very beginner. Okay, so I will choose easy in and out, and I will increase here. Let's say I will add a 3 second. Okay, 3 second. Okay, that means 3000 milliseconds. So let's see how it will work. Okay, so you can see the real animation. Okay, well, I created, and I'm on a already on a second screen. Okay, if you want to reset without doing anything, you can click on R, and not working. No, it's okay. Well, let's click on a back. Okay, see, I already clicked on back. See, the dissolve like duration is long, like it's a 3 second. Because of that, there is a slow, very slow kind of animation going on. See, let's click on a instant first. Fuel very instant. Okay, if you click on a back button, then we can see the slow version of like a slow appearance of first screen. Okay, now click on any other services. See, back. So okay. Now let me give you a kind of a bonus tips for example, whenever you are creating any prototype and when you are applying the timing for the animation, then think of it. So here it's just a 3 second, but 3 second is very less for us, right? Whenever if we want to go somewhere, if we are waiting something or we are doing something, time goes very fast. Here 3 second is very fast, but still we can see the slow performance, isn't it? So we don't like it. Because of that, we need to be a very realistic whenever we apply a timing for the animation. So 200 or a 300, sorry, a 300 ms would be perfect. Let's see, if it is not perfect, obviously we can change, but at least it can be a good. Okay, so I'm on a second screen. Let's say, see, we can see the slightly change on a first screen and second screen. Still, if we think it's very slow, then obviously we can decrease. So let's go on a second screen, and yeah, this is how we can change the animation also. So well, for this class, I'm concluding here because we already explored many things. And what you have to do is you have to practice yourself. Okay. So I'm guessing that you will bring some kind of prototype, and we will be able to discuss on your project. Okay. At least create a few screen. Okay. User interface like at least two or three screen, and whatever we like we learn throughout whole classes, like try to build. Okay, it should not just don't think like creating a perfect. Okay, just try to build something like a user interface and try to play with the icons, try to play with the tools, try to be a comfortable and try to understand their what do you called response, what actually they are for. Okay, for example, if you're creating a component and why it is there, why do we need to create a component, what is the benefit of that creating a component, try to understand those things. Okay, later on, based depending on a project, the component feature and the use of component can be a very very complex, and throughout the whole year you can learn and you can practice, you can learn and you can practice. But while learning, like as a complete beginner, you have to understand the term and why they created and how we can improvise and how we can use those kind of feature and how we can speed up in our work. So it's just a basic idea how to create a prototype. It's just a 2 page. Okay, there are many more pages. Sometimes we need to work on a like very very huge and large project. So because and it can be a kind of hectic process, but if you try to learn from small element, then we will be able to understand the things. Now there is a what do you call, in prototyping, more than like, it's just a very very simple and basic prototype. Okay, now there is a very complex way, there are variable and booleans and true false, there are so many things. Like we can create a simply like a logical things here in Figma also right now. So Figma is much more powerful, it's becoming what you call matured day by day, and Figma team are doing so great for the UX UI designer people. Okay, they are doing great things. Okay, so try to practice. Okay, based on your capacity. And if you have any question, you can reach me anytime. Okay, on WhatsApp or anywhere. Then I'm assuming that you will bring some interface on tomorrow's class. Then I will be happy. If it is possible, then try to bring it. Otherwise, we can obviously continue on some other classes. Okay. So, well, this was for this today, and we will continue our next class on the second day, and we will talk something more, and we will learn more about the UX UI. Okay. Thank you for the time, and let's end our class. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. Take care, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.